Get strong.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. John here, and you're on the Sky One Videos channel. Today I'm just playing around with some of my radio stuff out here on the back deck. I'm going to show you what I got going on here. First is the and I don't have the antenna set up. I'm going to show you the antennas, but first I'll show you the radio. This is the turn it on. Recent RS918SSB. It's an SDR radio. It's computer controlled. Does sideband, digital modes, CW, all sorts of stuff. I'll be using this. I can get about I think I get about 15, maybe 20 watts out of this radio. I'm not exactly sure because it depends on the meter. I just don't know. Some meters say I'm doing 20 watts, other meters say I'm doing like 10. I don't know. This thing is really cool. This is called a travel tuner. It's cheaper than the QRP tuner. I like it because I have a meter on it. It's got the inductance, and if you look, I've got a bypass switch on the back, and I can connect up a random wire to this thing. It also has a light that you can plug in there. Hence my little manifold. I made one of these up. Multiple connections. Yeah, so this works out pretty cool because I can tap off and I can light up, power the radio, this thing, whatever. I need to have another couple male plugs on this thing, so I'm going to probably modify this again and put a couple male plugs, 2 or 3 male plugs and some females, so I can do whatever I want with it. Anyway, I got the paddle key out here. This thing was this is a nice little key. I got this for $100 a long time ago, made in Belarus. Got the microphone. This right here is a little rechargeable amplified speaker. Some QRP radios are not that loud, and when you're out there by the ocean or whatever, I mean, well, normally you should be running headset, I guess, but my wife likes to listen in too, so I use the speaker. But this thing was pretty cool. It was like 18 bucks. I got it from Amazon, and I could plug this in. This speaker is actually pretty good, so I don't really need it. I'm using right now a sealed lead acid battery, but I just ordered some lipos. The new ones are supposed to be safer. Hell, I don't know, whatever, but they are lighter. So I'm gonna have like a 7 or a 10 amp hour that's about that size, that I'll probably use for most situations. And I might order a 20 amp hour so I can run 100 watts, because I'll go into the antennas in just a minute. But people say, well, how long is your battery going to last? Really, the battery is just kind of like a capacitor, because as you can see, this is my charge controller. So I'm actually feeding the solar panels. I got 13.1 right now. It was actually higher than that. The battery's at 12.9. And then it'll show the current draw, 15 milliamps right now. So anyways, this is I have another one of these, but it throws noise on this particular radio, so I got one. So if you get one of these charge controllers, check it out. Make sure you don't throw noise on the radio. And then a lot of times with the solar panels, you don't even need a charge controller. But this one here, I don't remember if this is a 40 watt or a 60 watt. All I know is you don't always get the sun that you're expecting to get, so I wanted to get more than enough. So this thing will definitely be enough for this. I could run this radio probably for a few days on that battery without any kind of charge controller. And as you can see, some is in the sun, some of it is not, but I'm still doing 13 volts, which is okay. Hello, these ants are going down the highway here. Anyway, so in a little while this sun will be full sun on these panels. I want to show you the antennas. First antenna I'm going to show you is this one here. I'm going to set this one up, so I'll show you again with this all set up. This is like a Pac12 antenna. You've seen it. It's a center load coil. Uses a spike, goes in the ground to hold the thing instead of using a tripod. And you just move this slider where you want it to be. I'll show it to you when it's all set up. What's nice about this is I could set this up maybe for like 20 meters. It'll go down to 40 meters. I don't know how good it'll work on 40, but I'm going to use it on 20, and I could probably cover most of the band on 20 meters. I also have the Alex loop antenna, and this is nice, but you gotta kind of sit near the antenna unless you're running planning on staying on one frequency for a long time, because you have to tune this thing. So when it's tuned, it's tuned for that exact frequency. If you move more than like 10 kilohertz, you probably got to retune it. But very, very efficient antenna, works really well. It also cuts out noise on unwanted frequencies. That's what's kind of neat about the Alex loop. Last time I used that, I worked some guy in Texas with my QRP radio right in the living room. I think I was running the Yaesu 817 QRP, so I was probably running about 4 or 5 watts. And it was during a QSO party. QSO party, they're all trying to make contact, so it's actually your best bet on QRP. So this is field day weekend. I don't know if I'm going to go to a field day site or not. Maybe not. I'm not really going to be out here operating much, but this is comfortable here. I'm just out on the back deck here. A lot of cobwebs. I need to clean up this deck, but it's comfortable here. I got a restroom inside. When it gets too hot, I go inside. I'm not taking much I'm not taking it too seriously, but I do want to set up this antenna because I just bought it, and I want to try this thing out on 20 meters with this radio and see if I can make a contact. So yeah, let me set this thing up and I'll show you it when I'm done. I need to spray. I have to spray this yard. We get like, I don't know if you guys, I'm in North Carolina, we get a lot of ticks here, and I call it Ticklandia because every time I go out here, I'm paying somebody to mow because I don't, the damn ticks, every time I go out I get bit, and I do not want to get that Lyme disease or anything like that. So I'm going to spray my legs and stuff and my shoes so I can go out there and not be attacked. But let me set this thing up, and it doesn't take very long, and I'll show you to you in just a minute. Just real quick before I even left the deck, I've got the telescoping whip screwed into here. So 20 meters is up here. Let's see, hold on a second here. 20 meters is shorter, so that would be down here. Alright, so that's 20 meters. And of course I'm going to telescope that out, but I'll do that after. Before I screw it on here, this is the base section with the counterpoise. And these just screw together here. These, you know what, I saw these when I ordered some of these lights from my solar powered lights that came with these. I said I should save these and make an antenna out of it. My wife thought I was crazy, but look at that, that's what they did. These are the same exact parts. They just put their name on it, which probably scratches off. Anyway, so yeah, let's go stick this in the ground and tune her up. All right, I got it set up. I'm tuned for 40 meters, not 20. I forget which way that is. Just remember, the more coil that's engaged, the lower the band. So 40 meters would be the lower tap. So it goes through more of the coil, I guess. So, oh, I don't know. Read the directions. I don't remember. but one end of that, I don't know if you can see it from here. One end of that tap is 40 meters. The other is 20 meters. And anything else is in between, and you can adjust the whip. As a matter of fact, to operate on 10, I think you just remove the coil and you just operate the whip and the metal. You don't use the coil. And plus, you know, if I'm close, I just use the tuner, right? I could put the tuner in line here. I like to be able to see it here. I don't trust this SWR meter. I don't know if that even works. Because I was looking here and it just wasn't, it was changing here as I was changing frequencies, but it wasn't on the SWR here. It was always staying low. So I don't trust the SWR meter in this rig. Anyway, I'm on 40 meters. I'm gonna see if I can make a contact here. I suppose I should bring a pen or something to write down the call sign. But yeah, let's see. And the SWR looks pretty good here. I'm at half a watt. Let's turn the power. See, I don't know, like here's full. All right, so this is on the 30 watt scale, 20. So that would be 10 watts is right here if this is accurate. So that might be 10 watts. I don't know. Let me go down to 5 watts. See if it goes to the 5. No, see it doesn't. It's still high. PA. And you can adjust these levels, these power levels, but I don't know. Here's 1 watt. I don't know. I don't even know if it changed half a watt. Anyway, it does change a little bit, but you can calibrate it in the menu here. And I think I did that once, and then I didn't like how it came out, so I redid it. So yeah, let me see if I can make a contact here, and I'll get back to you in a little bit. So I called out a few times, and it's hot out here. I did not shower yet because I knew I was going to be spraying bug spray on me. Yeah, I called out a few times. Not a thing. Not a word. Don't hear a thing out here. Wow, I'm not hearing anything on 40 meters. What's wrong with 40 meters? This used to be a go-to band. I'm not hearing anything. Well, I was going to do 20. I guess I can move that tap down. Let me move that tap, and I'm going to go to 20 meters. By the way, you got to have your HRO mug, man. Keep hydrated. Sun is starting to hit that panel. Won't be long now. And see this umbrella? I'm wondering if they make a heavy-duty clamp. I'd like to get an umbrella, maybe not this heavy, but like a beach umbrella, and make a clamp, get a clamp so I can clamp it to a park bench or something, so I get some shade, because I think shade is really important. But if you're under a tree or whatever, to get the shade, you might have to deal with bugs and stuff. So I don't know, you might not have that option, right? So all right, so I wasn't hearing a thing. Yeah, you can't work anybody if you can't hear anybody. So I don't know what's going on. 40 meters, what the heck's going on? Nobody's on that band at all. Let me go to 20 meters. Gosh, maybe I should just go to 11 meters. I'm gonna try 20 meters. But look, I don't have the antenna tuned, but I can at least listen here. Can I hear? Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there at all? I'm not hearing a darn thing. Thought people would be testing before field day. That's kind of what I'm doing. Alright, I gotta go out to the antenna. So there's absolutely nothing on 40 meters. I had to double check with the base rig with the giant dipole antenna. I couldn't hear anything. So, wow, what was this? Anyway, 20 meters has a little bit of activity. This is crazy. So there's 40, right? Looks like that's 20. All right, let's give it. As a matter of fact, let me go here. I'm not sure what part of 20 meters that is, but I thought this coax was too long, but now that I see, I might have to put the antenna further away. I think a longer coax probably is an okay thing to do. I gotta fix my fan dipole. One end came from the tree. Yeah. I don't like any part of my wires to touch trees or leaves. When you run a kilowatt, things tend to catch fire. That should be my portable thing to get to stir some interest. Maybe I should do a QRO portable station where I run like 2,500 watts portable. What do you think of that? 2,500 watt portable station? That'd be pretty good. Anyway, so I did hear some stuff on 20 meters. I also heard some stuff on channel 6 CB. Super Bowl is always open. Heard old Uncle Remus out there, which is a friend of mine actually. He's in Boston. Yeah, so let me see if I can hear anything here on this band. All right, so I didn't tune anything. I wonder what the SWR is. Let's see. I'm gonna go to CW. Oh, look at that, beautiful. I don't have to do a thing. Tuner is off. It's in pass-through mode. Good SWR. All right, let's see if I can get anything on 20 meters. These birds are having a fit. They're like screaming out there. I got hawks living back here, and the other birds do not like it. All right, finally. I was gonna hook up that speaker because they're like screaming out here. All right, I'm gonna make a contact. Listen to that. It's my 3D printer. Holy smokes. Unbelievable. I never noticed that before. But on this radio, it's real susceptible to noise. I've tried to use this in a high RF environment, and this rig was just no bueno. I might have to grab the other rig. This is terrible. I got that tape measure out there because I was going to tune all the bands and then just measure everything so I have it. Yeah, I might do that while I get the bug spray on me. But yeah, I'm still not making any contacts. I don't know what's going on here. We're gonna see. I don't know. Everything's tuned. It's just nobody there. The way with that coax on there, I'm able to tune the whole band. I mean, not tune the whole band. The whole band is tuned. Got a good SWR the whole way across the band. I do not have the ground radials spread out. I just got it, you know, off. Now I know that it uses the coax as part of the counterpoise, so I don't know. I should spread those apart. I think you're supposed to have 3 ground radials, but not worried about it right now. I might do that though before I tune, measure all the whip locations.